Hi YouTube, Watchify here with another video. Today I have a lesser known, inexpensive CItizen Eco-Drive with me. It's model AW1150-07E, which is also known as the CItizen Drive. It's a 100 meter water resistant sports watch, which I bought for myself in late 2019, but have since given it to a family member. When I bought mine, I paid only $108 for it. It's still for sale and can now be found for new for under $150 and pre-owned and refurbished for under $100. It looks like this watch may have come out in 2017, and I think it could still be a contender if you're looking for an affordable and versatile Japanese brand solar watch. Let's go over the dimensions. I measure the case size at 44 millimeters. The lug-to-lug distance is 48 millimeters. Thickness is 11.3 millimeters, and the lug width is an unusual 23 millimeters. This watch weighs in at 78 grams. The case exterior is all polished stainless steel, but there's a section surrounding the bezel and sides that is a black ABS plastic, which gives the case a two-tone look. The prominent crown guards surround the push-pull crown that has a black groove section to make gripping it easier. This crown is signed with a large polished capital D against a brushed background. It's something I didn't notice at first, and once I did, I was wondering what the D stood for, but apparently it's for the Drive moniker. The bezel is also polished and slopes upwards to meet the flat mineral crystal. There is a mostly brushed screw-down case back with very minimal wording on it. This case does not have any drilled lug holes, and that doesn't surprise me as it seems CItizen seldom does that on their watches. The dial is a bit unusual in that it has a vertical pinstriping pattern on it. The polished silver indices are all bar-shaped and every other indice is doubled up. The CItizen and Eco-Drive logo is printed in white near 12, and near 6 you get a mention of the 100 meter water resistance. There's a small unframed date window at 3 that I think has a slight bezel to it. The date wheel is color matched in black with white numerals. The skeletonized black hour and minute hands are sword shaped and partially loomed in CItizen's blue loom. This loom is also seen on the single bar indices on the dial. It's nice that they included loom, but it's not particularly bright or long-lasting on this model. The black seconds hand has a skeletonized arrow shape done in white, and it doesn't have any loom on it. The seconds hand isn't doing a good job at hitting the minute marks either. There's a black chapter ring with white markers surrounding the dial, and I can say that although it aligns pretty well with the 12 o'clock indice, most of the other indices don't line up with this chapter ring. Inside the watch is CItizen's J810 quartz Eco-Drive movement. This movement has a stated accuracy of plus or minus 15 seconds a month, which is typical of most quartz movements. It's supposed to run 240 days on a full charge without being exposed to light. The seconds hand skips a second to indicate to you that the charge is running low. The strap on this watch is a black silicone strap that has a faux vented hole pattern on it near the case, and it has two silicone keepers. It tapers from 22.3 millimeters to 19.8 millimeters, and it has a brushed stainless steel buckle with the CItizen logo on it. The good thing about this strap is that it's comfortable and it's also fitted to match the case shape. It's still in good condition after 2 years with no signs of cracking or excessive wear. I remember when I had this watch, I tried it out on some 22 millimeter NATO straps, and it looked fine even though the lug width is 23 millimeters. The odd lug width will make it more difficult to find an aftermarket bracelet though. So overall, I'd say this watch's strong points are its affordability, its low maintenance eco-drive movement, and how its styling is what I think is midway between a sports watch and a dressy type of watch. The indices and case polishing are what give it a somewhat dressy vibe. It looks like CItizen has a variant with blue accents, and that one could still be found on Amazon for sale. I also found out that there's even a chronograph variant of this watch as well. I'd say this watch might be good for someone who just wants a simple everyday solar analog watch with 100 meters of water resistance that'll look good in most situations. It could also be a good starter watch for a younger person. The 44mm case size could be an issue though for those with smaller wrists. The other thing I wish is CItizen had not used plastic on the case and instead maybe used stainless steel, which they could have coated black to achieve the same look. I'm not sure if they went with that material just to cut down on the weight. So in late 2021, there's no shortage of solar analog watches to choose from at or below this price point. But if you're partial to CItizen watches, you might want to still consider this model. That's going to be it for this video. If you found it helpful or interesting, feel free to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. I wanted to thank you for watching and hopefully we'll see you in another video.